5. Okay. Happy Mulletor Monday, everyone. Swore I did this before the video. Before I hit the play. Nope. So, it's been a bit of a day. I had the day off, but a bulk of it was at an appointment. Nothing serious health-wise. Just debating on whether or not I should go for LASIK. So now that my eyes are about as back to normal as I'm going to get them. I'm going to do some coloring here. Page 5 of my 9-page story. I haven't colored page 4, at least analog, yet. But there isn't a good shot of any of the characters on that page, so I may not color him. And of course, my one marker would be YR04. Do I have a YR04? Okay. Oh, I do have a YR04. It is in an awkward place because I rearranged my studio last weekend. And I still haven't worked the kinks out of the design, all the kinks out of the layout yet. No big deal. So, just a couple things. I am not what you'd call a professional artist or cartoonist. So this isn't a tutorial on how to do professional comics. But this is how I'm doing my Tic Toc Tom comic, coloring straight on the board. I've been finding, for me anyway, that the more I do on paper means a lot less touching up I have to do in Photoshop, as opposed to only now am I just learning how to draw digitally, and it is taking me a lot longer than I thought. So this mullet-headed ape is named the Conquistador. Now, in his dimension, that means something entirely different. I will play in the story a bit, so spoilers. And for reference here, the last page I colored nice full page spot. So again, this is page 6, so this is a very non-linear project for me, or a non-linear process for me. Every time I think all the pencil is off, I see more. There. That's all right. anyone's on any of my non-Instagram stuff, I am once again using Restream to stream to a bunch of my social media at once. So whoever is live on there, feel free to shoot a text. It's been a little wonky, so sometimes people can't get through. I don't know what the glitch is. I'm hoping I've got it solved. If I was half as smart as I thought I was, would have actually gone to the effort of writing down the purples I used in this. That's alright though. Actually, you know what? I'll just focus on this one panel tonight, at least on video, because on my Restream, that's the best shot right there. So I get back my W3 and of course that will be also dry. W3. All right. Sorry for those that can't see, I'm just refilling my Copics because no matter how full they seem before I put them away, I always dry again. Funny that. Oh well. Okay. I really have to start announcing these things. And this is a bit of a weird process for me, because I've never been a strong inker. I'm not saying I'm super strong in anything I do, but typically my style, how I usually go from start to finish, is my Copic will actually be my second step after roughly penciling in my figure, and then I save the inks for the very end, because sometimes I'll have to go, if I go over, let's see here, I usually end up going back over. So I've smudged some of his hairs here, that's alright. I can go back in. Actually, you know, let me So as far as the wiring here, when I was coming up with the color scheme for this, I'm just going to already go in with my Y13, and I'll do my classic marker because I've got a bit of a finer tip here. All right, and that one big wire there, I will do a little bit extra to, just to kind of that a bit of a distinction. I may go in with some of these other wires too, but I won't go in with an my E33 here, the sand earth tone Copic. Dry as all get out there. All right. Okay. This is so. This one I have not actually used enough to dry out just yet, but apparently today I have. This will be a different refill I'm going to use. Haha. Yep. There's a bit of a inconsistency with the naming on the fluorescent Copics. Now, can't see from here, but I'm actually keeping this away from my leg. Usually on a day off, I'm usually pajama pants. Thought I had to enter society today. Okay. A little bit of that is still dry. I will worry about that marker a little bit later. Alright, and now on to the glove. I will break out my typically I have a sheet of scratch paper beside me. That's a pretty close match to what I used the last time, so. And at this point I'm noticing pencil, unerased pencil marks, but I'm not as concerned anymore. Oh yeah, that is way off. That's all right. This is only my base color anyway, so I should be able to, even if the colors aren't quite lined up. I'm going to find a scratch piece of paper here. Here we are. So, and for lack of a better term, I'm going to call his gauntlet a chrono thingy. So I'm going to write down the colors I used. And keep that beside me for next time. So because this is a big enough shot, again, I'm going to use my Copic wide. I'm going to, this is going to be the rim lighting. I believe I'm using that right. Sorry, I've explained before the issues I have trying to stream a couple different places at the same time. So right now I use a program called Restream that I'm allowed to stream up to 5 of my social media sites at the same time. But because I don't seem to have the access to use that service with my Instagram. I'm streaming my Instagram separately from my phone. Alright, so now we're going to work on the timepiece, and if I remember, yes. Alright, so jot down V17. Let's Still keep my violets out because I can, I might still do some shading and what have you here. If there's anyone out there that has any questions or wants to say, hey, what's up, by all means, chime in. Without any kind of interaction, I start going on like a blithering idiot. I mean, not far from the truth, but conversation helps me bounce off. All right. And typically this is how I fill in my blacks. I'll use Copic. Although lately with this project, I don't know why, this project I started inking more traditionally with like my brush and like old school India ink. That's one of my many brushes. I don't know, just decided after 20 odd years to actually break it, like actually start doing this style again. That might be my next Mulletor Monday, because I still have, realize I have, for my story, I have one more page that I haven't quite actually started drawing yet. Most of the ones I have are fully colored, like pencil inked, fully colored. I've got some just inked, some just like penciled that I'm working on, like all varying stages of completion. However, for some reason, there is one page I haven't fully drawn yet. Now remember, this part I fill in with my Posca pen, just an acrylic pen here. Because I can do that. And if there is someone on my Facebook or what have you that is commenting and I can't see their and I'm not responding, I'm not seeing any actual comments here. It seems to be an ongoing issue with the restream, so I don't always get the comments. All right. Okay, and tonight I'm not going to break out my inks and pills tonight. If that is a video you'd all like to see, then by all means leave it in the comments. But I'm going to just my pocket brush here, maybe just a little bit of some kind of sheen on there. As you can see, I have such a non-linear, I call it non-linear, it's just not organized. All right. I'm gonna add a little bit of white, in there as I bash my, there we go. My Posca pen here, I'm just gonna add a little bit of shine there. Not too much, I don't want to overdo the whole thing, but I just want to add just enough that there's a little bit of a thing here, and I will add a little bit to this wire here. Okay. You know what, before I add any more highlights to his fur, I'm going to do a little bit of shading here. Oh, I don't know if someone tried to get through for a chat, but I did get a warning that chat wasn't working somewhere. So if you're trying to chat, I am sorry I couldn't see. So it makes me question how much further I'll be using Restream, and if I decide not to do that, then where will be my streaming platform of choice be? So I'm going to once again, I did this a little bit, but I'm going to go in with my, oh, okay. Okay, once again, I got a warning for a chat. The server, for whatever reason, is not connecting. Should have done is grab my iPad, what I usually do, and streams like this, and just go on to a usually the offending party is Facebook, and I'm streaming this on 3 of my Facebook feeds, my personal feed, my professional art page, and my Patreon exclusive art page. Yes, I have one of those. No, I don't promote it enough. So try to get a little. I'm not I love Arthur Adams as an artist, but I cannot get to his level of textures. All right. So let's see. All right, I've got the Conquistador. I've got his Time Gauntlet. Added some more. What else can I? His teeth. Yes. I'm going to say the guy has some pearly whites for being a gorilla. Granted, he's a sophisticated gorilla from another dimension. But actually, that's a little too small for my wide. So I'm going to get my sketch markers here. Yeah, this studio layout is not working the way I would have wanted. So I may end up changing this layout again. I do not know yet. A lot of decisions I have to make soon. Let's run these back teeth back here a little darker. And you know what? Get the warm grays. Because yeah, my restream is glitching out bad tonight. And a little bit more with my Posca pen here, just to again give a little bit of little fur covering here. All right. So I think I'm going to wrap this up. I've got enough, wrote down my colors, so I'll maybe do this off panel there. Because I don't think anyone wants to see me live stream coloring a gorilla's behind. So, all right, so, and I think someone tried to get a hold of me again, but comments is not working because restream. Arg. All right. But yeah, I think I am done for now. I have tomorrow off. I may do something a little more in line with for my Tic Toc Tom Tuesday. But it's all going to be Tic Toc Tom theme as I race to the finish line on this deadline. All right, well, whoever's out there who tried to comment and they couldn't read, I'll read after the comments. I'm sorry if I missed you. And yeah, hopefully get this bug worked out because it is annoying AF. All right, have a good night all, and I will see you again soon.